outfit is better than Galinda. Her attitude is better than Galinda. Her shoes are better. Her hair is better. Her nails, she's better, okay? Okay, Galinda, whack.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His foot stance, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.
Walk with me throughout the sands of time. Love me through the dark desert night. Hold me close, be my partner in crime. Love like glue, the water tight.
I just need to know that you're gonna be ride or die if kingdoms turned into dust. Would you still be my ally if life wrapped its hands around my neck? Bow tie, would you still love me? Just let me know if. What up, Pride? It's your boy Amari, back again with another reaction video. For those of you who've been longtime viewers of my channel, you will probably recognize this recording space. For those of you who are newer here or just blatantly new here, yes, I do in fact like red that much. But now that that's out of the way, we're getting into part 2 of my reaction to Wicked. I really enjoyed part 1. It was definitely not what I expected. Went in a completely different direction, both musically and like storytelling wise from what I was expecting, which is exciting to me, you know? Had so much fun with that. And so released that, saw some of the comments, luckily was able to avoid spoilers. Please don't spoil in the comments down below when you leave your comments. But saw a few comments, enjoyed talking to you guys, and just had so much fun with that. So we're getting into part 2 today. We're gonna continue on where we left off with Galinda and I guess Elphaba, which I did learn her name. I didn't know it in the actual reaction, but you guys did tell me in the comments. So Elphaba at Hogwarts, I guess. So this is exciting. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. If you're new here, definitely make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share not to miss any more videos like this. I will be going through and reacting to the entire Wicked musical. Apparently Wicked 2 is going to come out soon, so subscribe. I'll be reacting to that too. So definitely make sure to stick around not to miss any more content like this, and I'll be seeing all of you guys on the other side.
At school. But you must understand, it was a long time ago.
I just had a thought. When she says a long time ago, I interpreted that while watching it and while editing as like 10 years ago, you know, 15 years ago, like a long time ago to us, but they're witches. So like in theory, this could be like 100 years. Like how long do witches live when they're not getting houses dropped on them and like very small amounts of water tossed on them? Like what is the normal? Do we have that? Is that in like one of the other books or other versions that you guys were telling me about? There's like a bunch of different versions of the Wizard of Oz. This is like its own version. Is that ever explained? Are they like, do they have normal life cycles like humans? They're just magical, or are they like elves? Like I want to know. So if you know, let me know in the comment section down below. That just hit me just now when I heard her say long time ago. It's like long time ago could have been 90 years ago and she looks the same, you know? Okay, so clearly she's like very popular at the school with her gigantic pink boat. Maybe she's a teacher at the school because everyone else seems to be in uniform and she looks like a very expensive Barbie. But that's not why I stopped. The composition here, like the soundtrack, the backing soundtrack is just great. I don't know who did the composing for this soundtrack, but it's incredible. Like the multifaceted nature of it is just, it's so complex. And I was never on orchestra, so like I don't know the different woodwind instruments and the different brass instruments and all the different stringed instruments that are happening in the background. But it's just, it feels massive. You know, it feels not only magical, which is obviously fitting for the setting, but it just feels like there was 100 people in the orchestra that they had set up for this particular arrangement. And so I just want to give like credit where credit is due. Whoever the composer was for this movie, like already killing it. In between the moments of like the songs, I'm assuming this isn't the song, it's just like background soundtrack, like composition. It's still great. Does that make sense? And like some of the musicals I've seen, they kind of phone it in on the does that make sense? On the non like song parts of the of the musical is just either nothing or it's like very basic. But here, all of the composition to this point in the movie has been so complex and so like intriguing and just like really pulling you in to like the both magical nature of it, but like also like the excitement of this moment here. We're getting all of this additional background information. A huge bombshell of a twist just came up. The fact that they were friends back in the day, and now it's like sucking you in further with the music. I just need to say that before I get distracted with whatever is about to happen at, I think it said Shiz University on the wall here. Let me see here. Yeah, Shiz University, which is like, I guess like Wizard of Oz, but like also Shiz, like it's the Shiz, you know? I don't know. I don't know why they named it Shiz University, but it just makes me think of like, that's my Shiz, but also Wizard, you know?
It's not goodbye. It's farewell. We love you.
You have all your kisses.
Yes.
And you will write.
Yes. I love you.
Darling.
It's that time. I miss you already. Popsicle board the boat. They are gonna miss me so much.
My parents don't even know I left. I'm Buck. I'm from Munchkinland.
Know
But
what I
it's-
believe, Vic?
It's Bick. It's Bach.
Wasn't your name Buck? Like Antler, but hold on. She got him that frazzled. Also, she did that thing again. She did that thing before I go all the way back. She did the thing. They're gonna miss me. So shut up. I don't like you already. Okay, she pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm trying to like her. She's supposed to be the good guy, but I don't like her. I don't like her. Okay, she's like everything that's like charming about Legally Blonde, but like turned on its head and turned annoying. Does that make sense? I don't know why I'm referencing like Mean Girls and Legally Blonde in this reaction series, but like she is. She's like the evil Barbie. I don't know all the different kinds of Barbie, but like if you watch the Barbie movie and there was like an evil Barbie, that it would be her, is what I'm saying. Maybe I'm judging her too hard, because like when you're going off to college, sometimes your parents could be like a little overbearing. You're like, it's gonna be fine, like go ahead. But like that, she's very self-important. Like they're gonna miss me so much. You guys miss me so much. Like, okay. Anyway, I want to figure out this dude's name. I know it's not Bick, because I know she messed it up, but I thought it was Buck.
So much.
My parents don't even know I left. I'm Buck.
Oh, okay. So it is Bach. That's an interesting name. He's from Munchkinland, but he's tall. Thought Munchkins were short, but maybe not. Anyway, it is not lost on me that she's like the only person here who's not dressed remotely in uniform. Like everybody else is in that like almost like Ravenclaw looking uniform, you know? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But yeah, I'm wondering if she's a teacher, but like maybe she's just like too important and fancy to dress like the commoners. That's the vibe I'm getting off her. Like she's like above everybody else, you know?
Bye.
What? What are you staring at? Do I have something in my teeth?
No, it's just... You're green.
I am. Fine. Let's get this over with. No, I am not seasick. No, I did not eat grass as a child. And yes, I've always been green.
I love her. I love her so much. Oh my goodness. She's great. Okay, first off, no, you don't have something in your teeth. The cabbage is your face. Two, I'm projecting a little bit because like I personally do this. I don't know if you noticed, I'm kind of lithe. Okay, is that how you pronounce it? Lithe? I'm skinny. Okay, and that causes people to be like, oh my God, you're skinny. And I do the same thing that she does. Like obviously people don't like stare at me and like scream or whatever. I'm not that skinny, but when people are like, you're so skinny, like some of you in the comments have said that, I do the same thing. Like, oh, I am? Oh my, like bruh, I know what I look like. You don't have to tell me what I look like. It's not surprising. It's surprising to you. It's not surprising to me. I've always looked like this. So with that being said, I really love her response to this. And I also really love that she's like, these are the commonly asked questions and they're all wrong. Yes, I've always looked like this. This is just how I am. But the contrast between everybody's reaction to Galinda and her is just, you know, she's green. Who cares? It's not that big a deal. Like, so what? It doesn't matter. But she looks fire. Her outfit is better than Galinda. Her attitude is better than Galinda. Her shoes are better. Her hair is better. Her nails, she's better, okay? Okay, Galinda, whack.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His jewelry, whack. His foot stance, whack. The way that he talks, whack. The way that he doesn't even like to smile, whack. Me, I'm tight as fuck.
That I just clipped in right now because I already know what reference I'm making. That is how I feel right now until Elphaba like genocides Munchkinland or something. I need her to do something way more evil than be the wrong pigmentation, because like that hit a little home for me. I'm not gonna lie. She cool with me until otherwise said. She's not arrogant. She threw rocks at people who was bullying her sister. Well, her, and made her sister cry, which I've never thrown rocks at anybody, but like I can't say that I don't understand where she's coming from. And she's handling this like a boss. Like everybody's acting like she's growing a third arm out of the middle of her forehead when she's just green. She's green. Y'all had like pterodactyls flying over the castle at the beginning of this, but her being green is crazy. There are talking bears in this land again, but her being green is enough to stop everybody to run away from her like she got cooties or something. It's too much. It's too much. I don't like it, but I withhold the right to like hate her later if she actually does something hate worthy, but it's not gonna be because of her appearance. Okay? Okay.
Do I have something in my teeth?
That's so funny.
You're green.
I've always been green.
Well, I, for one, am so sorry that you have been forced to live with this.
Is that so?
Yes. So if at some point you wanted to address the problem.
She's so good.
We love you. Offering to help someone that you don't know with skills that you don't have. I'm sure everyone is duly impressed.
Elphaba Throp.
This is my younger sister, Nessarose. As you can see, she's a perfectly acceptable color.
Stop making a spectacle of yourself. A parting gift.
Mother's jeweled shoes.
I'm excited for you.
I'll miss you.
No, you won't. You'll be having too good a time.
I'm trying not to stop. I am. I promise. I am. But like, what? I don't even have anything to say right now that isn't cuss words. And since I'm trying not to get this video taken down before it even gets put up, What? Okay, here's one thing. That's good. This school is more diverse than you would expect just based on their reaction to her color, which also I caught that she was like, that's my sister, Nessarose. She's a perfectly acceptable color. And everybody's like, yeah, we don't see color. She's fine. But also, why are you green though? Like, why? You're a cabbage. A froggy, ferny cabbage. Why? It's so dramatic. It's everything. It's so, I know like that's the point, but like I also have to say that it's dramatic. Like really was all that necessary when she flipped her hair? Was it really? It just, it's like every person you've ever hated in high school combined into one person. And to be clear, as weird as I am on YouTube, I was not like some outcast in school.
Sure, Jan.
I wasn't shunned like this, but also I hate her. I hate her so much. Like she's just everything wrong with cliquey high school behavior, just embodied in one person. And so
Also, why is she the only person at the school who's not like actually wearing a uniform? You've ever seen those memes where it's like a screenshot of a class in anime and it's like guess the main character and all of the characters look barely drawn, like very basic brown and black hair, and then there's like the one kid with like spiky blonde and purple hair and you're like, I wonder who's the main character. It's like very it's on the nose like an itch you can't scratch, you know? I want you to know before you're all in the comments like, that's the point. I know it's the point. That doesn't make it any less irritating to my brain. She irritates me. She irks me so bad. Like the ick, you know, the girl's like, oh, he gave me the ick. She gives me the ick, okay? Yeah, also I hate the dad. He's still a Dementor. He's dressed in black very aptly because he's a Dementor. Everything about his existence except getting cheated on. I hate everything, even his stupid top hats. I don't even have anything against top hat, but on him, they're stupid, okay? Abraham Lincoln, I'm sorry. He ruined it for you, okay? It's just, it's dumb. Now that I've adequately vented, we're gonna continue. And hopefully I can make it through more of the movie without having to like rage quit because like, why are all of you like this? I don't understand. If they were all like the Who's in Whoville, they all look the same. They all have that stupid nose. They all have like that hair, like, you know, they have a very distinct look. So anyone who doesn't look like that, it kind of makes sense. Not that it's right, but it's like, this is not, you know? Anyway, okay, we're gonna continue. But yeah. I hope Nessarose has a great time in Ravenclaw Hogwarts. Her outfit also looks a little bit different than everybody else's, maybe because they're poor, but also he's like the mayor of their town, so like he shouldn't be poor. And he just gave her those like super bedazzling shoes, which again, very sweet gesture. I lied. I hate everything about him except two things. He's a great father to one of his children, which is also something I half hate because he has more than one child, but he's a great father to one child. And that's incredible. That's amazing. Everything else about him, other than getting cheated on, because we're not victim blaming out here, is detestable. I just despise him. Okay, anyway, Nessarose, enjoy your time at school. Let's figure out how Elphaba fits in this, other than like being stared at, gawked at, and making people about to pass out from just existing. I'm assuming there are other reactions to this movie on YouTube. I have to see if other people were this irked by it, or if it's just like, if it's just a me thing, you know? Like, was y'all bothered like this by this during this time? That's a lot of thises, but you get what I'm saying? Because yeah, they irking me real bad.
Don't help me. She'll be fine.
Go with her.
What?
Just until she's safely settled in her room. Make sure she has everything she needs.
Father, she's on her own.
Just
I
stop
can't just
jabbering. Just do what I say. If anything should happen to her,
the head of our history department, Dr. Dillamond. You know, except for our wonderful wizard.
He's a goat. He's a literal goat, bro. He's a goat. Okay, there was like a freaking, what's the terror birds that everybody's scared of? Go back. I know what this animal is called, but I can't think of it right now. These things, the bird dude next to the goat, by the way, are terrifying. Like literally terrifying. What are they called though? Oh, I know this. I'm gonna get back to my rant about him being a goat in a second, but like this is gonna bother me. This is how my brain works. I'm just as prisoner to it as you are. Okay, so I found it. So this thing, the bird, is called a shoebill, and I think it lives like in Africa or something.
That is correct.
But they're terrifying. See the picture that I probably have linked on screen right now. Those things, literally terrifying. That thing, literally a goat, not the goat, a goat, and everybody's fine with it. Everybody's okay with you being literally anything not human, being able to talk, walk, dress yourself, eat babies, but not eat babies. But if you're green, that's a line too far, right? I know somebody out there feel me. Some of y'all are like, bruh, it's not that big. It is though. It is, because it's dumb. It's so dumb. It's super dumb. And I get that's the point, but I feel what I feel. So I got to tell y'all, when I feel what I feel, he's a goat. A literal goat. Everybody's clapping like he's so magnanimous. It's a goat, bro. It's a goat. Okay, they eat grass. She didn't eat grass. They eat. It's a goat. It's a goat. I'm gonna keep saying that because I need y'all to get that this is ridiculous. Anyway, people are still making faces at her, avoiding her like she has leprosy or something. I don't know. That's just the first contagious disease that popped into my head. But I'm gobsmacked. I'm in awe of the craziness of everyone's issue with her problem, which, by the way, I didn't even rant on that. Like I held it back, but like everything about that interaction was awful. It's very, as my mom calls it, nice nasty, where people like are like very subtly like passive aggressively rude to you, but try to like mask it in a nice way. Yeah, I don't like people like that, as you can tell. Anyway, we're gonna go back to Senior Goat and his shoebill colleague. Those things are literally they're so big too. Like they're way bigger than you think they are, and their bills are huge, hence shoebill. Yeah, if you were going to be afraid of someone, like, right, it would be a very intelligent murder bird, right?
Magic has become all too rare, which is why we are privileged to have our esteemed Dean of Sorcery Studies.
Oh my goodness, it's really her.
And congratulations for having been accepted to Shiz. Whether you'll be studying law, logic.
I am Galinda Upland of the Upper Uplands.
If this is regarding room assignments,
Oh, thank you so much, but I've already been assigned a private suite. This is about...
I don't teach my seminar every semester. Of course, if someone very special were to come along.
Exactly. This is why I wanted to talk to you.
How tragically beautiful you are. It is such an honor to...
I'm the other daughter. I'm beautifully tragic.
We'll find some place to hide you. I mean, how's you?
That won't be necessary. I'm not enrolled.
Oh, good. Oh, the governor made his concern for your sister quite apparent. Please assure him I am honored to help her.
Well, she doesn't need your help.
Stop, I just need to find my room.
Oh,
please, you don't understand!
Stop!
Let her go!
So behind we'll get into that in a second. Let me cook. Okay, so behind the Wizard of Oz thingy that they had up there before he came, these were their people. They have an owl, a goat, a bear, I think, and a raccoon. Looks like a reddish, orange, brown color. I don't know, yellow, green, blue. Like, you see what it's Hogwarts. It's Hogwarts. It's literally Hogwarts. They said that magic was rare, clearly, because y'all are like literally blowing air up Galinda behind because she like a little magical, like the girl floating a bubble. That's not that. I could blow bubbles. Okay, that's not that serious. My girl out here floating everybody. Okay, no bubbles needed. Everybody up in the air. Let's go. That was intense. She is not great at controlling her emotions, especially in relation to her sister. They clearly have a close bond because she seems to understand her sister for who she is and treats her like a normal person compared to her dad, who like really coddles her and wants her to like live in a bubble, ironically. The moment earlier where he was like, I'll take you, and then both her and the sister at the same time was like, she got it. And then like here as the head mistress, like the shizstress, which is about to give me an aneurysm just trying to say. By the way, I hate the name Shiz University. It makes me want to laugh all the time, and I'm trying to be like focused and serious, but yeah, what the shiz is happening in my head all the time, every time they say it. But anyway, back to the point. The lady was like basically trying to coddle her, ignoring what Nessarose was actually saying. And again, she went too far with it, but Elphaba was like the only person like really getting that she does not, while she does have a disability, yes, she is still fully capable and confident in her ability to take care of herself. She does not need to be coddled, which is actually like very like disrespectful to like not allow her the opportunity, even when she wants, to be able to do mundane everyday things, you know? So yeah, I really like Elphaba's like love for her sister, and I can see how somebody like killing her, because that's what happened. The little country girl killed her. Okay, let's be clear. She dropped the whole house on her. It wasn't on purpose, but it doesn't have to be on purpose for you to get jail. So Yeah, I could totally see how somebody killing Nessarose could send Elphaba off the deep end and make her want to murder everybody, kidnap a dog, light a scarecrow on fire. I could see it, you know, like this with their connection. But yeah, that was crazy. She had everything floating in there. She's not, because she's also floating non-magnetic things, but she kind of reminds me of Magneto, like early Magneto, which, by the way, if you don't know who Magneto is, the villain from X-Men. He has electromagnetism abilities. He controls metal early on. Eric, which is his name, Elphaba, Eric. Okay, anyway, Eric early on, he's a very powerful mutant. I think he's an Omega level.
That is correct.
The point is, he's a very powerful mutant. And due to some of the trauma he'd been through, his powers were very much linked to like his emotional reactions. So like the more emotional he got, the more powerful he became. Think kind of the Hulk, but not just like anger, but also kind of anger, because he's kind of an angry dude. And in her case, she's lifting very specific things. It seems to often be metal things. That's why I thought of Magneto in the first place. But I don't think it's just metal things. I think she also picked up like some books and stuff. She picked up the benches. And I don't think those were metal, but like a bunch of metal stuff she is definitely lifting. And so that is not lost on me. But eventually at some point she learns like pyrokinesis, like the ability to create and control fire. Because again, Scarecrow, at least in the Wizard of Oz. I don't know how this one's gonna go, but her powers are fascinating to me. She is fascinating to me. This school sucks. Everybody in power at the school sucks, except Michelle. I don't remember her name. The head mistress of sorcery or whatever, magic, like completely blowing off Galinda and kind of humbling her a little bit. She doesn't seem self-aware enough to realize it, but like kind of humbling her a little bit, like you aren't as important as you think you are, which was great. I needed that. Like my soul was rejoicing. I forgot what it's called, the little term where you get happy seeing other people's misfortune, but I'm totally feeling that right now, but not for the character that I think I'm supposed to be. Not really. I feel like it's kind of on the nose that we're supposed to think like Galinda's kind of a stuck-up snob, but also she's not the one who gets murdered. So, you know, like I want to root for Elphaba, but I also know she turns into like a little pile of sand and a hat, which is unfortunate. So
Yes, that was me.
I simply must get into her seminar.
And speaking of the unexpected, which of you would volunteer to share a room? You can room with Miss Galinda.
What?
Go, all of you, go. Come with me.
Of course.
Not you. You.
Oh, I needed that. I needed that so bad. Like, so, yeah. I saw where it was. As soon as she was like tiptoeing in the background, you could hear her little like heels clicking on the little tile floor, whatever that is. I kind of knew where this was going, but I just to see it, and then like, come with me, not you. I'm only gonna take one step. Oh, it's so great. I also like could see why Galinda would like then go on to hate her, because it's like, I'm supposed to, it's kind of like the Deku Bakugo thing. So many anime references. Basically, it's like when the person who has always been beloved for how talented they are gets overlooked, it can like really mess up with their psyche. And the person who then like quote unquote passes them, who shouldn't be as deserving in their own mind of said success and spot, like they start to hate that person. And so that happens in My Hero Academia early on, which is what I was referencing. But it's also happening here. And so, yeah, as I saw Michelle's character, who I still don't remember her name, but one, she kind of like covered for her to basically be like, oh, that was me who did the magic. Everybody don't like turn and like burn her at the stake. That was really dope of her. And also I thought about like her immediate interest in her. I immediately thought about a scripture in the Bible. It's Proverbs 18:16, I think. A man's gift maketh room for him before great men, or something like that. The point is like, if you are gifted, you will eventually be noticed, and it will put you in a position to be surrounded by greatness. It will put you in a position where great people will take notice of your gift. And that is essentially what's happening here. So yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. I know that this ends tragically, and I'm trying not to think about that, but I'm liking it so far. Even though like I'm ranting constantly about everybody being dumb, there's like 3 moral people in this whole movie, but also this is great. Don't take my ranting as I'm not enjoying this, because if I was saying nothing, that would be the sign that I'm not enjoying this. But also, like, when people do dumb stuff, I just got to call it out. That's how I am. So everybody is dumb, but also this is great. You know, those 2 things can happen simultaneously, and both of those things are happening simultaneously.
What happened? What happened? Something is very wrong. I didn't get my way. I need to lie down. I need to lie down.
Get up, get up, get up.
How?
We need a pastry. We need a pastry.
How long have you had this talent?
Talent? No. Something just takes over me.
Many years I have waited for a gift like yours to appear. Why, I predict the wizard might make you his magic grand vizier.
The wizard?
Vizier, a high official in some Muslim countries, especially in Turkey, under the Ottoman Empire. Interesting. I have never heard that word before, I don't think. That's awesome. That is a great word. I will definitely be trying to smuggle that into one of my song lyrics at some point. Vizier. That's a great word. Okay, anyway, back to the point. They're singing again. I was caught by a word that I did not know.
I'll write at once to the wizard. Tell him of you in advance.
Did that really just happen? Have I actually understood this weird quirk I've tried to suppress or hide? Is a talent that could help me meet the wizard. And with all his wizard wisdom, by my looks, he won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Or like Munchkin, so small-minded? No, the wizard and
I like the song already. I like Michelle's part, but I'm not gonna lie. When Cynthia kicked in, it was just like, bro. It's like cinnamon buns on a Sunday morning, bro. It's smooth. It's smooth. It's sweet. It feels good. It's warm. It's great. To be clear, I have heard her sing in small snippets before. I think it was like one of them was like The Color Purple. Another one was like an interview that I watched. The point is that I knew that she could sing already, and I know that she's famous. I've like seen her around on red carpets and stuff, but I have not listened to like a full song from her. So that's probably the thing I'm most excited about while watching this. Like, I already know Ariana can sing. I have like music of her on my phone. Like that's not like new for me. So like I am excited to hear her in this new role as well, but like it's not, does that make sense? It's not the same level of newness, but yeah, sounds good. It sounds good, bro. I'm also happy for her. So it's like, you know, like when Ariana was singing good, it was also like, y'all kind of crazy, but like right here, it's like a sweet moment, you know? So it just goes with the greatness of her vocals. And so I like this. I like this a lot. I also like the song's building in the instrumentation as her excitement with this new opportunity is growing. I love the fact that she is like so excited to meet the wizard, and that is mirrored with the overall excitement feel of the instrumentation itself. The use of like very light but bright cymbals and hi-hats and things of that nature with the percussion. There is no low end right now. We have like no semblance of like a bass line or just like anything heavy bringing down the overall feeling of the song. And so it's just this light, airy, beautiful moment, which will probably get heavy at some point as like she goes around and interacts with other people at the school. But for now, it is this like growing bright light of a song, which matches her excitement with, oh, I can meet the wizard. He's not going to judge me. He's going to see me for who I am. And this thing that I always thought was like a curse from the devil is now turning out to be like this beautiful gift or talent that I'm now being recognized and like, I guess, honored for. So yeah, shouts out to head mistress of sorcery or whatever her position name is. She's a cool person. She said, I'm gonna write to your dad immediately, figure that whole situation out, even though he be hating, he a hater to his soul, he be drinking the haterade. We're gonna figure that out. I'm gonna write to the wizard before I even start training you. I'm letting them know, hey, I got one coming, okay? You gonna be his vizier. It's just really cool. It's super dope. I like her. She is almost as cool as Delcy Bear from the last part, but like, you know, not taking in like a green baby. There's levels to it, but still super, super cool. I'm loving these like maternal figures that she's getting because like her mom is nowhere to be seen. What, have they gotten divorced? Where's she at? She ain't even dropping her actual daughter with her actual husband. I guess they're both actually her daughter, but you get what I'm saying. She's not dropping her daughter with her actual husband off at wizarding school, or not wizarding school, normal school with like a wizarding minor, a wizarding course. I don't know. I don't really understand the school yet, but the point is, where you at?
Nigga, where your mom at?
Where you at? Ain't seen you. Ain't heard from you. You ain't there pushing your disabled daughter in the wheelchair. You ain't there to see off the daughter who's green because of you, by the way. It's your fault. So yeah, I don't like it. I don't like her. She gone. She thought I forgot about her, but I did not. Okay, my hate continues. So, yeah, I love this moment for her, and I'm trying to stretch it out because I feel like it's not gonna continue that long. Especially like everybody told me when I was reacting to Hamilton that like all musicals are basically tragedies. They're basically all sad. They all have a second act that is horrifically traumatic. And y'all love that for some reason because you're masochist. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm just here because this is what y'all want me to watch. Okay, I don't like sad things, so I'm trying to draw out this moment of happiness that she is having. Like even right here, before they see, I know like 2 seconds from now they're gonna see her and they're gonna try to jump off this staircase, breaking their neck just to get away from her because her pigmentation. Okay, she looked like my mic right now, just a little green. Okay, just a little green. I don't get it. I don't understand. That was like perfect timing, by the way. But yeah, you would think she was contagious. Like you would think like everybody knows. Like, oh, don't catch the green. Like she just no. Nobody's ever seen green before, and I get that like new things are scary to small-minded people, but like also she's just green. It's just a color. It's just a color.
Say to me, I see who you truly are, a girl on whom I can rely, and that's how we'll begin. Once you're with the wizard, no one thinks you're strange. No father is not proud of you.
Oh.
No, all of us has to love you when by the wizard the wizard and I. And one day he'll say, shouldn't a girl who's so good inside have a matching exterior? And since folks here to an absurd degree seem fixated on your verdigris.
I gotta look that one up too. Verdigris can refer to a toxic green-blue pigment or a naturally occurring patina on copper, brass, and bronze. Again, so interesting. The writing on this is great, dude. That's not often that I know that like in my videos I seem dumb, but like that's most of that is human. I'm not dumb.
Sure, Jan.
Okay, there's not often that I'm listening to music and there are, or even watching movies, and there are multiple words in a song that I don't know. Like that's very new for me. Not that I know all words that exist, obviously, but already hit me with 2 words that I've never heard before. Maybe vizier I've heard before, I just didn't recall the definition of, but verdigris, I've definitely never heard that before. Degree, verdigris, that's so good. I literally, like my next song that's about to come out, probably out when you see in this video.
That is correct.
I have a degree rhyme in that song. It's the second verse, like there's actually a lot of things that I rhyme with degree in that song, but that's not the point. The point is verdigris wasn't in there. It also wouldn't fit the concept of that song. That's not, still, the point is that's a great word. That's a great rhyme right there. Oh, so good. Anyway, I feel sad that she still feels the need to basically do what Galinda said, which is meet up with a powerful wizard and then have them fix her. No, fix everybody else. You are fine. You are beautiful just the way you are. Now, I get that that's like very cliche to say, like, oh, you're beautiful the way you are. You don't need to change. Everybody else is the issue. It's not you. But like in this case, I feel very strongly about this for like obvious reasons. And so, yeah, it just makes me sad that she still feels that way. But like, I preferred the first verse where she was like, the wizard is gonna get me because he's such a great man. Turns out he's not. Maybe in this version he is, but in the other version, he's a con man. But the assumption amongst the people in the land is that he's such this great and knowledgeable and powerful man that like he will get her and accept her for her. That is the better outcome. That is the significantly better outcome. The better outcome is he, in his great wizardiness, tells the people she is incredible. She is great the way she is. Stop hating her. Love her for what she can do, what she is, not what she is not. And so I get that doesn't happen. We know that doesn't happen. The movie starts off with her being dead and everybody celebrating her death and everybody lighting a 500-foot scarecrow of her on fire, which, by the way, I know what the actual word for that is. A few people were like trying to comment like, hey, by the way, the word you're looking for, I know what the word is, but I'm connecting it back to her lighting the scarecrow on fire in The Wizard of Oz. That's why I keep calling it a scarecrow. Anyway, the point is I get that it never gets to that. I'm looking at this from a very optimistic standpoint. But that would have been the best outcome. Not him change her, but him validate her through the eyes of other people with his great influence over everybody. Does that make sense? So yeah, that's my thoughts on this. Kind of sad, but I get why she feels the way she does. I do. I truly get it. But like I also just, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the song.
Would it be alright by you if I degreenify you? And though of course that's not important to me, the wizard and I, guess what a pair will be, a celebration throughout Oz. That's all to do with me. Stand there with the wizard for half of Oz's favorite team. And
You better sing, girl. I got chills all over my body right now. All over, bro. On the bottom of my feet, I got chills. I ain't even got hairs down there. Okay, that's wow. 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 The Wizard and I are both in amazement at her talent. That's wowza. I feel the way about her singing ability that like head of sorcery lady with the swoopy white hair, Michelle's character. Okay, I can't remember her name, but you know who I'm talking about. That the way she feels about her magic, that's how I feel about her singing. Okay, that was great. That was fire. Okay, huge killing note at the end there with the belt on I think is what it was. Also, like the lyrics in this song are so good and dark and like so foreshadowy effed up, but like also like really, really good. The reference to she sees a hazy vision where like everybody is going to be celebrating and it's going to be solely because of her. Like that happens. That prophecy comes true, but it's like one of those like genie wishes where like you wish for something and it comes true, but like in the worst possible way. Yeah, that happened. They all celebrate your death. And also there was like, she said, she's like something, I'm melting. Like what, bruh, did y'all need to put that in there? Did y'all need to just kill my mood? Okay, I was having a good time. Okay, I came here to have a good time. Y'all didn't need to put all that in there, and yet you did. Why did you do that? I know she dead already. You told me in the first scene, let me have something. Okay, we can't have nothing nice in here. Why? Anyway, yeah, that was great. Is this the part where I'm supposed to stop at? Yes, this is actually the part where I'm supposed to stop at. So thank you so much for being here. It's outro time. Wow, that was crazy. I can't. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to try to make this outro not. What is going on with my hair? Oh my goodness. She just got me a mess out here. I don't have time for this. Okay. We don't have time for this. I think that I'm going to try to make this outro not be me ranting about random stuff like last time. Going to address the massive green elephant in the room. Like, she is a monster, okay? Not because of how she looks, not because she can levitate like metal things and wheelchairs and books and throw chairs across the room and bust out stone tablets. Like, no, she's a monster because her singing ability is crazy. Okay, like there's a warmth and soulfulness to her tone that like really undergirds like all of those higher, more joyful moments with like such a brightness, such a happiness that it just fit this so well. I'm hot. Like I was like sweating towards the end there. I was just like, whoa. I really liked that this song, instrumentation wise, even in the most dynamic parts with the most percussion, the most instrumentation, it always felt light and bright. Part of that is because there's like a healthy dosage of string instruments in it, like violins and stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's a violin, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be a viola. I don't know. Okay, I already told you I didn't do orchestra. But the choice of string instruments over top of all of the other instrumentation gives it that happy, magical, bright feel. It feels joyful and optimistic in a way that perfectly fits the overall vibe of this moment for her, not for me, because they kept ruining it with the lyrics referencing her eventual demise. But for what the moment was, it perfectly encapsulated how beautiful that moment of feeling like you are ostracized and hated for something that is not your fault, and then finally being recognized for who you are, not how you look, finally being appreciated, finally being able to take that breath of fresh air after years of being held down underwater, and like just the relief and joy that she felt, knowing that what had haunted her whole life is now a beneficial aspect of her situation, something that gives light at the end of the tunnel, something that allows her to maybe meet the person who she's idolized since she was a child, a person who she already knows really loves green and emeralds. And is that ever explained? Is that explained here or in The Wizard of Oz? I never got the wizard's like obsession with the color green and like emeralds, and like everything there is green except like I think a couple horses or something like that. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. From somebody who's like very clearly obsessed with a color. Like I want to know what was his whole deal with like emeralds. But regardless, I think it's super dope. The way that they just seamlessly matched the tone of both her performance as well as the composition. I don't know who else has played this role. You guys did tell me that this movie is based off like a musical, like another musical that is based off like another book that's not The Wizard of Oz. So I do know that like there have been other people to play this role. They didn't create this role for her. So I don't know how those people performed that song, but that song was, in my opinion, perfectly executed by Cynthia there. It just felt right. The performance was great. It was everything that it needed to be. It was emotive, it was powerful, it was soft when it needed to be soft. It was great. I know you know that it was great, but I have to say that it was great, right? Like it's an obligation. It's in the contract, okay? It needed to be said. When you hear it, you gotta say it's great. So thank you so much for recommending that I react to this music. I literally never would have watched this if you guys didn't tell me to. I'm not gonna lie. The Wizard of Oz, the original one, it doesn't do it for me like it does it for all y'all, and that's okay. Everybody likes different things, you know. But it's not my jammy jam like that. But this is turning out to be my jammy jam like that, and so I am very happy, very grateful that you guys voted and decided to have me react to this, because I'm enjoying this so much. I like this song better than the last song, I'm not gonna lie, even though this song is just two people singing and most of it is it's mostly a solo. And the last song had like a lot of like interesting harmony parts, and like Ariana did like interesting things as far as like the way she paired with the choir of people who were singing. Speaking of choir, there was like the Shiz University anthem earlier that like sounded like very like a hymn in like Catholic mass or something. That's the closest thing my brain could compare it to, which that was interesting as well. I didn't go to a university that like was like that prestigious. Like I'm just, you know, so I'm not used to that, but that was like very interesting and very cool, and it matches the setting of Shiz University, which looks so magical. Like I get that they said like magic is rare, even though they're talking animals like just everywhere, but I get that like they said magic is rare, and most of the students there are studying like history and linguistics, like normal, boring, not Wizard of Oz-y things at their university. But like at the same time though, like that place looks incredible. Like I don't know if it looked like that before Wiz came and like redid everything. I'm guessing so, because like when they broke his face off the little, you know what I'm talking about? She threw the bench and it broke the thing, and you got to see the headmasters before Wiz took over the Wizard of Oz land. Wizard of Ozia. What is the place called that is, know it as Ozland. Yeah, but that place looks incredible. Like the little glass like ornament thing when she was like, he can change my pigment, and like the light turned her like a purplish that was like kind of like a human, like black woman color, but like you could still see the green undertone under. It was just like it was so good. That place is so magical. When she was looking out over the, I thought it was an ocean, but at like some points I also thought it was like a desert. Like, I don't know. She was like up on that cliff, like singing, you know, the most important part of the song. I wasn't able to 100% make out what that was, but that looked really interesting. The like field of, I don't know, some type of dead grass, some plant that she ran through towards the end. She like levitated herself when she was jumping like she was on the moon. That looked interesting. The frogs and the little stones in the pond. It kind of gives me like Venice vibes with like the gondolas through like the little like pond area, but then the actual architecture of it looks Arabic, and so I'm not 100% sure like what's happening there, but I don't care. It looks incredible. I would not like to go to Shiz University because they're all stuck up douchebags, but like I would like to go to Shiz University, you know? Like I want to do what Elphaba was supposed to do. Like I want to show up, see everything, and then go home is what I'm saying. So but she's about to get a private suite with the worst person who goes there, but also a private suite though, because like, you know, they gave her a private suite because Barbie needs her Barbie dollhouse. I don't know. I don't like Galinda Grande. I don't, and I'm trying to like her because I know she's going to have fans. Like, first off, Ariana Grande, like I get it, she's incredible. Also, Galinda is like literally the good person in Wizard of Oz. Like she's the good witch, you know? So I get she's gonna have fans, and I don't want to get dragged for not liking her, but also like I don't like her. So like, it is what it is. Suck it up, okay? Everybody got opinions. My opinion is that she's trash.
I said what I said.
But I've enjoyed this process a lot. Thank you so much for watching this. It has been a great day. I enjoyed the last part so much that I actually forgot to do an emoji in the outro. So now I'm doing an emoji. So the emoji is something green, a cabbage, a tree, a green heart. Let's do green hearts. Yes, something green in the comment section down below to let me know that you watched until this point in the video, so I can thank you personally, and also so we can boost the algorithm a little bit. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed the video, that you watched until this point in the video, so they can push it out more, share it to more people. More people can see this, and hopefully we can continue to make these. I can make these more often. Yeah, it would be great. So definitely make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below with a green emoji to let me know you made it to this point. But thank you so much for being here, and I'll be seeing all of you guys here on the channel next time. You have a great day. Peace.
Neurotoxin, cytotoxin, giving all its effects, it just can't be boxed in. It's so strong, I have to call it oxin, feel it deep in your veins, like hemotoxin. Cytotoxin, myotoxin, it raises your hair, it's all over your skin. When music hits, it'll make your head spin, feel it deep in your brain, like neurotoxin. I'm the Goliath, Leone on the scene. Feel the vibration, no stock of beans. Cut out the burrow, hit you with the turbo. Don't need a referral to know I'm mean. Why am I blue green? It's just a smoke screen. Helps inject cuisine like a new vaccine. You're shaking your denim when you feel this venom. Not talking blood, violence comes from your spleen.